Hello and welcome to some more Star Citizen. CIG have released a This Week in Star Citizen, so we're going to be taking a look at what's coming up with that. It looks like that Cloud Imperium games might start up normal operations again, or at least more operations again next week. They are, however, back in the office to some degree. We have the monthly reports coming up this week. There's the start of development on Alpha 3.23, or at least they're going to start to be talking about that more and more. Yeah, let's jump in. So, This Week in Star Citizen, happy 2954. Thank you for making 2953 an amazing year, both in and out of the verse. We hope that you had a great end to the year. We're excited for what's to come in 2954 and can't wait to share our plan for this year and beyond. In the meantime, enjoy a Star Citizen 2023 year in review on YouTube if you haven't already seen it. Also, I've done a substantial video on that if you are interested, going over all the sort of releases and updates we had throughout the year. CIG continue. We also want to congratulate everyone who participated in the recent Lumberyard greeting card contest. They had hundreds of submissions and it wasn't easy to pick one. You can check out the winning submissions on Spectrum. I'll put the links to this post down below as well so you can check that out. But yeah, Lumberyard over now. You can't get your free little gifts anymore. It's done. If you thought 2023 was a tremendous year, strap in for 2024 as we have some extraordinary milestones to achieve together. Our teams are back in the studios with renewed vigor from the break, and we are already working hard on Alpha 3.23, which we will talk about more in the coming weeks. So, CIG now back in the studio properly, at least starting to get back in the studio at the very least. I think that's awesome. I also think we should see normal operations return for the most part next week, though we're not going to have a roadmap update until February, so bear that in mind. The action-packed Daymar Rally returns on the 20th of January. Whether your wheels on the ground for this 510-kilometer race or just enjoying Twitch chat, don't miss out the fun. The Crux Cup is also returning. It is a series of 4 persistent universe ship races throughout the month of March. Sign up now and enter the race. And lastly, they're happy to share that the Bar Citizen World Tour will continue in 2024. Just like before, if you tell them a place that they should visit, they will consider it. There's a post on that Bar Citizen World Tour as well by Xylo. Over the past 2 years, we visited many of you as part of the Bar Citizen World Tour. Following the challenging years during the pandemic, we believed there was no better way to emerge and reconnect with all of you than by coming to you on your home turf. This also provided an opportunity for us to spend time with those of you who may have been too far or unable to attend our official events. This initiative was intended to be temporary. However, we've been consistently met with such contagious, vibrant energy, a shared passion for space and Star Citizen that transcends barriers of language and culture. No matter where we travelled, the sense of belonging and camaraderie was seriously special. Through these events, we witnessed firsthand the meaningful connections forged through the verse, serving as an incredible reminder of just how proud we are of this community. With that in mind, we're happy to share that the Bar Citizen World Tour will continue in 2024. So yeah, if you've got a Bar Citizen you want to set up, or you're planning to go to or whatever, chuck it in the thread. You can obviously also private message one of the community team as well. I'll be trying to attend as many Bar Citizens as I can this year that's within a reasonable distance of me. Anyway, let's talk about what's going on this week. So later Tuesday, we're going to see a subscriber newsletter that might have some details of exactly what's going to be going on with any flair, because they also do a sort of a subscriber post at the same time going, look at the ship of the month, and this is what you could have if you were an RSI subscriber, and this is the cool flair items and all that sort of jazz. We also will have a new Whitley's guide, so the Misk Reliance is going to be with that, so just gives you some more details of the sort of Misk company and also the Reliant and how it was built and lore behind it, all that sort of jazz. Wednesday, we've got the monthly reports. This is really cool. We've got Squadron 42's monthly report. We've got Star Citizen monthly report for the Persistent Universe. And it's going to be covering November and December and sort of the start of this year as well, I suppose. But yeah, so it's going to be a big, meaty 2-month one for each of those. And yeah, that should be a huge amount of development information there about how Cloud Imperium finished off at the end of the year, what they've got planned for January, what they've got planned for this year as well. Very excited for that, especially because of things like Squadron 42 being feature complete. There's a lot of cool stuff to talk about there. Thursday, they're going to be publishing a new schedule for Arena Commander game modes, so the experimental modes, all that sort of stuff you'll be able to get involved with. We'll see what new stuff is available to try out. Oh, there's a note here, which I didn't read. Note that we will need a few weeks before rebooting our new season of Inside Star Citizen and Star Citizen Live, but we can't wait to have you back and show you the behind the scenes of game development. That's pretty disappointing from my point of view, because obviously there's quite a big pause between when they stopped showing these in December and when they start them up again then. And I do understand it. Obviously, they're in scheduling meetings. They're trying to work out what they want to show us for Alpha 3.23, stuff like that. I just feel that they could fill up some of these shows with some other stuff or some planned content, or just have just Star Citizen Live and see what they can get. Maybe some other pre-recorded videos. Something else that might be a little disappointing as well, and add to the slow part and the slow start of the year, is that Lunar New Year may well be in February now, because the Chinese New Year that it mirrors is February 10th in the real world, though Star Citizen is 930 years in the future, and I'm not sure how they're going to do the date there, because obviously it's Year of the Dog in Star Citizen that's about to start, but it's Year of the Dragon in real life. I suppose we'll just have to wait and see. I did see a replication layer update post, which didn't give us much information, but I thought it was interesting. The original poster here says, just wondering how the test on the tech preview channel was going and how far we are for the full implementation of the replication layer. It would be very nice to hear some news from the Senior Technical Director Online Technology, Paul Rundell. Niku CIG replied, we've received a lot of feedback and data from the last round of playtesting in the tech preview channel, with the replication layer enabled over the holidays. Thank you to everyone who played in the replication layer over the last few weeks. We'll be sharing more information about the upcoming playtests and their objectives soon. Thanks for your time. So we are sort of waiting for Cloud Imperium to go, have some more Pyro Playground, have some more replication layer testing. What's quite nice as well is obviously they're plowing through with a 3.22.0a build of the game. So basically they've just fixed a load of bugs on the EPTU and trying to get the game more and more stable. They've added that new salvage tool, the repair tool, sort of a more dedicated one, and they're trying to get the game in better order. Also going to be releasing some of the dynamic events or putting them out so that we can play them. The game's in really good state at the moment, the actual live build, but I'm really hungry for that Star Citizen development information and news. And what I really like is when they're releasing a load of Star Citizen news development information, there's some exciting stuff going on, and the game is in really good order, and we're on the precipice of a sort of new major patch, which at the moment we're a bit starved for info, so soon Cloud Imperium will be back, hopefully by the end of January, with Inside Star Citizen and Star Citizen Live. If you've got anything specific you'd like us to cover feature-wise, or go back and look at something, or talk about particular where the game's going and directions or whatever, then please chuck it in the comments below. That will help give us some ideas for the rest of the month of exactly what people want us to cover. I'm really interested to know, are you having a great time in 3.22 at the moment? Have you tried the EPTU build of this sort of A build of the game, or are you super hyped for Alpha 3.23, and what do you think is going to be in that first of the major patches for 2024? Whatever your thoughts or questions, I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. The giant ape climbed the skyscraper, swatting at helicopters that harassed him. You look up at the massive 50-foot creature of muscle and hair. He's got you firmly in his grasp. Any more pressure and you'd snap like a twig. He brings you to his mouth, and then you realise you should have got yourself nordvpn.com/BoredGamer. It would have provided you security and anonymity, preventing the great ape from finding you, but also accessibility to some of your favourite shows. Check out the links below for a massive discount and to help support the channel. Talking about supporting the channel, you can help by pressing that join button under my videos, or even becoming a Patreon with the links below again. That goes a long way to helping us make daily Star Citizen content. A massive thank you to everyone that does that already, or supports the channel in other ways like commenting, liking, and sharing videos. We are just about to hit 200,000 subscribers, which is awesome, seeing we are a niche Star Citizen dedicated channel. Every month we have a ship giveaway. For January 2024, we are giving away a Drake Corsair. This is a very popular multi-role, multi-crew explorer ship that is very good at a huge range of stuff in the verse. It also comes with lifetime insurance and a game package, all you need to play Star Citizen, and all you need to do to be in for a chance of winning that is comment on any of my videos made during this month. More details in the video description. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to check out my channel and other videos on there as well, and I'll see you in the verse.